Hi, my name is John Bachman. I'm the Manager of Education and Public Outreach at Stratford Hall, and I've been answering a whole bunch of questions about the geology and paleontology of the Stratford Cliffs. Well, this is a rather unusual question that came in. Have there ever been any bears found at Stratford Hall? As a matter of fact, yes. This is a picture of the footprint of Arctodus pristinus, the lesser short-faced bear that lived in the Pleistocene epoch about 1.5 million years ago. Now, they're called short-faced bears because of the shape of their skull, not because of them being short. Now, let's talk about bears a little bit. Bears evolved from a group of animals called the Miacids. Miacids would evolve into the dogs and bears that we know today. Bears come in 3 different types. 1, pandas. The second are the true or real bears. 3 are the spectacled bears. Now, our footprint of Arctodus pristinus is a relative of today's spectacled bear. Now, spectacled bears are found in the jungles of the Andes Mountains in South America. And they're shy, and they're reclusive, and they're gentle. Pretty nice looking little bears. A little bit different for Arctodus pristinus and his big cousin, Arctodus simnus. By the way, these 2 bears would go on to be the biggest bears that ever lived on Earth. And 1.5 million years ago, Arctodus pristinus must have been walking around somewhere in this area and left his footprint. Now, how did the footprint get discovered? Well, during the 1930s, Stratford Hall was going through a massive reconstruction and renovation. And part of the buildings that were being renovated were what are called the Reconstructed slave quarters. Now, the walls of these slave quarters are made up of ironstone, the same ironstone that makes up the Bacon's Castle formation that is found throughout the area. So this was local stone that was about 1 million, that we now know is about 1.5 million years old, and was being harvested, in effect, by stonemasons to reconstruct these buildings. They were using the same stones that the colonial builders must have used. They could tell by the stones that they had found in the areas that that's what they were using. Anyway, this stone would be selected by a stonemason. He didn't know that the paw print was there, and then put into the wall of a reconstructed slave quarters. Amazing story. One of the biggest bears ever to live on Earth left its footprint in rock, in mud that would later harden over 1.5 million years to be selected by a stonemason to be put into the wall of a building. That's amazing. Anyway, so Arctodus pristinus, the lesser short-faced bear, I wouldn't want to mess with him, did live in the area. We got proof. We found his footprint. Have a nice day. See you soon.